everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title today, we're going to be doing a drugstore versus high-end makeup look. I'm literally so excited to do this video. Let's get into the video. So I'm just starting off with my normal primer. The primer I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And another thing before the video starts, I just want to say a huge big thank you to Collection for sponsoring the drugstore side of the video. I'm literally so excited to do this. I'm going to be using all Collection cosmetics for the drugstore look. So if you know me, I always start off with my brows. A big actually fun fact about me, I always used to use this brow gel. I literally would use it constantly. So the fact that I'm literally using this now in a video, I'm so excited to do. But yeah, just going to be going in with a Collection Colour Lash 3-in-1 brow gel. I'm going to just swipe it up like so, getting a good amount. So I am now quite happy with how my brows have gelled back on this side. Honestly, they're actually like really flat to my skin, which I love. I accidentally plucked off the end of my brow this morning. I was literally just trying to sort out my brows, but I don't know what it is. I feel like I can never ever pluck them in the right shape. It's really strange. Like the end of my brow is so much thinner than the front of it, so I can never ever get the thickness the whole way throughout, but that's why this is gonna come in handy. Just this one here, and this is in shade Brunette 2. I think that'll be a good match, to be honest. I'm positive that this will be a good match. I'm gonna start at the end. Now I have just gone in and done my brow on the drugstore side, on the Collection side. I go in with the concealer, and the concealer I'm going to be using for this is the Ultra Cover Concealer by Collection, which is in shade 6N. And then to start off with carving out my brow, I'm literally just going to start underneath my brow. I'm literally just going to go and finish carving out my brows because I don't want to bore you with this. I have got a normal brow tutorial on my page if you want to go and see that. Just as I'm trying to compare both the sides of makeup, I don't want to spend the whole video just doing my brows, so yeah. So I have now just finished doing the Collection drugstore side brow. And to do my base, I'm literally just going to go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation. This foundation is the satin finish in shade 7W Warm Biscuit. Have we got the right shade match? I think we have. That is actually really nice. As you can see, this is literally just one layer on my skin, and as you can see, the difference is genuinely insane. Like, my skin does not feel cakey at all. I'm going to be going in with the Collection Filter Finish Contour Wand in shade 2 Medium. I'm just going to put a few dabs down here on my cheekbones, under my chin, and a little bit on my forehead as well. And actually a little bit on my nose because we love a bit of nose contour. Okay, now my contour is all blended out. I'm genuinely really loving how this side's coming out. Like, you actually wouldn't be able to tell that this is drugstore. Not that there's anything wrong with drugstore, but this side genuinely feels so flawless on my skin. So the next step is obviously blush, and I'm just going to be going in with the Collection Gorgeous Glow Blush Stick, and this is in shade 4 Peach. And I'm just going to put my blush in the normal places. That's it. That is a really nice peach colour as well. I think I might put a little bit on my nose. That was literally so quick to blend out. I generally think that took max like 10 seconds to blend out, but as you can see, it's just given a really nice subtle glow to the top of my cheek. I'm now just going to be going in with the Gorgeous Glow Stick again. However, this is a highlight stick and this is in shade 2. It's just giving a really subtle shimmer. A few dabs of this, just basically on top where I did the blush. I'm going to put a little bit on my nose as well. Okay, now my base is pretty much all done on this side. Well, the blush and the highlight, that's all done. Contour's all done. I'm just going to be now going back in with the Ultra Cover Concealer. Putting this under my eyes. And a little bit there. There. I say eyes, I meant this eye. I'll put a little bit on my chin, this side here. I'm going to finish blending out this concealer and then I'll also be back again. Last step of this base, I'm just going to be going in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Sheer Loose Powder. This is in shade Transparent 1. I'm just going to go in with the loose powder. I'm not going to put too much on, but just enough. You also just want to put it in the places you get most oily, really. Now just like this. I'm now just going to be going in with my Collection Raise the Roof Mascara. I'm actually really excited to try this because I'm actually really in the need for a new mascara. I'm just going to do, oh my god, genuinely, guys, do you see that? I actually think this might be my new favourite mascara, hands down. I love it. I think I'm going to do a couple coats of this actually. Obviously need to clean it up above my eyelids, but this is amazing. Next step is lips to finish this look off, and I'm going to be using the Collection Caramel 2 lip liner. As always, I'm just going to start underneath my lip. I love how sharp the point is on this. I get such a precise line as I'm going to line my lips. I understand this obviously does look really silly right now, but I've literally only got one side on, one side not. But I'm just gonna quickly blend out this lip liner, literally just with my finger. Finish this makeup look off on the drugstore side. I'm just gonna be using this lip oil by Collection. Oh my god, that's literally, I want to eat that. That smells like a sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on the left side. That is so nice. As you can see, the drugstore side is now all done. Obviously, I feel like this looks really weird at the moment because I have not got any makeup on this side of my face, but I just lastly want to say a huge big thank you to Collection once again for sponsoring this segment of the video. Let's get on to doing the high-end side. So the first high-end product we're going to start off with the right side is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. I'm going to do a little thin layer. I'm not going to obviously do too much, but I'm just going to do a little thin layer to try and match the other side. I'm just going to be going in with my brow pencil. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 4. Again, with this, I'm literally just going to go in and just fill the gaps really, where I can see I've got a thinner part of my brow. And now to carve out my brow, I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Swan. And I'm obviously not going to go too heavy-handed with this concealer, just as I want to compare them as well as I can. Obviously, I feel like with this one, it's definitely a much thicker consistency. I also sometimes do find hard to work with, but this still will be my all-time favourite concealer. Definitely this side, it's a lot more natural, but obviously sometimes I do really like my full glam looks, which this is good for. Now the concealer is all blended out. I really do definitely like this drugstore side of the brow better, but I guess we've still got to see to the end of the video what the makeup is going to look like. To go in with the foundation, I'm literally using the most expensive foundation I own, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is just in shade 3N1. Obviously, I only did one layer of foundation on this side. I'm obviously just going to do one layer of foundation on this side as well, just again so we can give it a little fair test. Now my foundation is all done on this side. I do definitely really like it, but I feel like the way of the Collection side, it definitely had a more of a satin finish. Whereas with this foundation, it's a very matte, I feel like it's a very matte finish. Now I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty bronzer. This is in shade Happy Soul. And again, I'm just going to do a little dot here, a little dot here. Put it in literally the exact same places I put the contour on this side. Now for blush, I'm going to be going in with the Rare Beauty blush in shade Happy. And with this, I literally just like to do a little dot on my cheek. I'm not going to put any, well actually no, I'm going to put a little tiny dot like that on my nose and then blend this out. It's a slightly different shade to the other side I did. Obviously to balance this out, I can just put a bit more concealer on and hopefully it will look equal. Right, I am now back, but I did literally just have a little break, guys. I need to have something to eat, and honestly my makeup on this side has literally stayed on like really well. The only thing I would say about this side, there's a little bit of creasing here, but that's probably my fault because I didn't set it in place properly. Yeah, now I have applied my blush on this side. I'm now going to put on some concealer like I did to cover out my brows. I'm going to go in again with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Swan. I'm just going to put it in the exact same places I put it in to do this side here. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I used the exact same brush I used to blend out the left side as well. So now for the high-end powder I'm going to use is the Easy Bake powder by Huda Beauty, and this is in shade Pound Cake. I literally am obsessed with this powder. The way it smells as well, I feel like I go on about this so much, but genuinely this powder smells incredible, literally incredible. We're not going to use too much of this powder. I'm going to use like the same amount I did on this side. So I'm just going to do this, blend down here as well, and literally just in my T-zone up here. Okay, so now the powder is all blended out. Genuinely, both the sides of my face look very similar. Not be able to tell I did one side with drugstore and one side of high-end. Like, I genuinely think like they look very similar right now. I'm now going to go in with mascara. I don't really have a really high-end mascara, I'll be honest, but I do have this mini Too Faced one, which is just like this. I don't really have a really expensive high-end mascara, but just for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to be going in with this one. The mascara is done on this side. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do my lips in a minute, but just before I do my lips, I'm going to go in with this Dior blush. This is the shade Rosy Glow. I do really like this blush. Although some people don't like it. Like, they feel like it doesn't give them too much pigment. But I like it because it's like buildable pigment. I don't like it like too in your face, but I'm just going to do a little light layer on this side. Just do a little dash on this side of my nose as well. I do really like how that looks. For highlights, I'm going to be going in with this Rare Beauty highlighter in shade Mesmerize. I really need to be quick right now because my camera battery is flashing. Again, whenever I film a video, my camera battery is always going to die. So I've kind of accepted that now. So if this randomly cuts off, I know why. And I'm going to put my nose and under my eyebrow. Finally, for my lips, I don't have a really crazy expensive lip liner, but the lip liner I use at the moment is the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in shade 808. This is my favourite lip liner, so I'm just going to go in with this one. And I'm just going to go around my lips with this. I knew my camera would die. I knew it would die, but I literally just had a fresh battery. Luckily, I had a new one, so I just put the new battery in. Real good. I literally just done my lip liner on this side. I feel like I might have to reapply this lip just... again, so it's fair, because I did actually have something to eat midway through filming this, so I'm just gonna wipe this side off quickly as well and redo the lips. He's still going in with the same collection lip liner. On the left side, I'm just gonna go in with this lip oil. I genuinely really like this lip oil, and I love the way it smells. It smells really nice and fruity and fresh. Just like that. And then on the right hand side, again, I really don't have like a really high-end lip product. The only thing I do have is Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, but I feel like for this look I can't really put lipstick against lip gloss, so I'm actually gonna be going in with this Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm. I literally have barely any of this left, but I'm just gonna get as much as I can anyway and kind of scoop it out and put it on this side. Okay guys, so this is the makeup all done. Genuinely, you would not be able to notice. I could happily just go out like this and you would not notice that one side of my face is drugstore and one is high-end. The drugstore really does work as well as the high-end. Like, I really don't think you'd notice a huge difference. Obviously there's differences in the products and in the way they're manufactured and made, but if you're just going off this makeup look, I really do not think there's that much of a difference. So I feel like one of the main messages is maybe high-end makeup isn't all that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think of this makeup look. I definitely really like it, and I still feel like I can wear this for the rest of the day, and you know, I'm not going to feel like one side is dramatically different to the other. The only difference is obviously the price range, where if anyone would like to guess how much each side actually costs, that would be really interesting to see. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And make sure to like and subscribe. I'm literally nearly at 4k subscribers now. It's crazy. I've literally nearly been doing, I think I've been doing YouTube for like a month and a half. I'm actually really sorry. I also missed last week's upload. I'm so sorry guys. Please forgive me. I will be back on top of it now. I've literally only missed one upload, and I've only been doing it for a month and a half, so yeah. I didn't just randomly quit and stop posting, so don't worry about that. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.